a terrible driver.
What are you talking about? I just passed my driver's test last month again.
We're not going to make it.
We're gonna make it.
I don't think we're going to make it.
We're gonna make it. We're not gonna make it.
Welcome to Extra Butter and our Jumanji special, taking you behind the scenes and on location, sort of, to one of the holiday season's biggest movies. Today's show, all about the pairs. You've got Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart. You've got the ladies, Karen Gillan and Awkwafina. You've got the Dannies, Danny Glover and Danny DeVito. And you've got Jack Black.
This can't be happening!
And you've got Jack Black.
Man, it is hot out here.
That and more on our Jumanji 2, The Next Level, Extra Butter, Extra Jumanji Special. As the sun beats down on us here in Mexico, I am taking you deep on location for this Extra Butter Jumanji 2, The Next Level Special. Why? Because much of the movie, in fact, the entire movie, shot right here in the resort areas of Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. Shut up! I'm sorry. He didn't say anything. Maybe it's just the voices in my head. What he was trying to say is none of the movie was shot here in Mexico. It was shot in a lot of other places. Yeah, it started out like the last one in Hawaii and goes to other locations, but not Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. I know. You know, it's not a monkey, nor is it a baboon. Often confused for a baboon. This is, why forgotten. You're going to have to pay the price of the movie because the movie will teach you. Am I right? Yes, I am. All right, I went behind the scenes here in Cabo with all of the cast and crew to talk about it. That is the bulk of this special, but not all of it. One moment I wanted to share was the very first time I sat down with Kevin and Dwayne paired for this movie. Things didn't go well, did it? Nope. Take a look. I didn't get the memo to wear glasses. Who looks like an idiot now?
Well,
You don't.
Kevin.
You don't. You look very cool. I like it. I like the shirt with the shirt underneath. I like the white. I like it.
But
You got a
thank
nice
you.
thing going on in Hawaii.
A compliment from the likes of any of you goes a long, long way.
Yes. I
So-
mean, it's been, we're good friends. Long, yes.
Long time.
Yeah,
I was your very first junket interview for
that's
the Mummy.
right. That's right.
Ever.
Do you remember
Yeah.
that?
Absolutely. Remember that? We
Yeah.
were at the
Where
Four
were we?
Seasons.
Right.
In L.A.
And you kept thinking it's going to get better
It's
than
going to
this.
get better than this. Yes.
My interviews
See?
never got better. All right. So what I love about this movie, then there's so much I can't talk about because I don't want to plot spoil. So we're just gonna. The movie's about bonding. So we're gonna start like this. I want Jack Black on my team because, and then two of you fill in that blank.
Because he's brilliant, talented, and plays a 16-year-old girl better than anyone in Hollywood.
I want Jack Black on my team because he knows where all of the amazing places to eat are.
All right. There you go.
That's
That's
true.
important.
Yes, very
All right.
important.
I want Dwayne Johnson on my team because.
All right. You want Dwayne Johnson on your team? Why?
We got to answer this? Public? Okay. Well,
Yes.
I want Dwayne Johnson on my team because I should always know what not to do. I should know the correct
Cameras are rolling.
Yeah, well,
You can't-
I should know. I should know what not to do, and Dwayne Johnson does everything wrong. So I want him on my team so I can always be better.
Great, thank you. Well, how about you? That sucked. By the
I'm
way.
sorry.
I mean, Dwayne is like the captain of the ship. He's like
Yes,
the
yes.
god of thunder.
Thunder, he says.
I got another one. I want Dwayne Johnson on my team so I can know how to properly bathe. He doesn't bathe right. All the spots he missed are spots that I need
mean I
to make
miss
sure I
spots?
get. You miss spots.
My mother.
You
Sometimes
miss
I can't
spots.
reach the
Yeah,
spots.
you miss spots. I want to know how to bathe correctly. So that's. I'm sorry, Jack.
I want Kevin Hart on my team because.
Yeah.
Because who gives a?
a
That's
second.
why we want
Wait a
Kevin Hart
second.
on our team.
Wait a second.
Because I want someone who's
Jack.
shorter than my cat.
Jack,
That's why.
no, that's not Jack.
I
Bring it
mean,
home.
look, the truth is, Kevin Hart's funny as hell, and when he's
Boom.
on the set,
Huh?
he lifts the energies. Even if he's ripping you a new,
Uh huh.
you're laughing the whole time.
Well, I mean,
It's
I'm
good to have him.
not everyone's laughing.
Everybody's enjoying it.
No, not everybody.
You don't have a funny bone.
Not
That's why.
everybody.
Because he doesn't have a funny bone.
Yeah, well, I got D-bone.
He's got, see what I'm saying? He's got a bunch of stupid comebacks. That's ridiculous.
How did you two survive on the set? How did someone not get murdered during the
Huh?
making of this?
This,
film?
well, look, I mean, the silliness you see here, it was all five of us,
All
by
right.
the way. It was just like this. So it's a great time.
We got to wrap this up. Traditionally, I say something wrong and I get the smackdown from this guy. Fortunately, it didn't happen this time, so I just want to bid you adieu.
Thank you. No, not again.
Let me get some of that.
No, Jack. No, Jack. Jack, that's too far away, Jack. That's never gonna play. Thank you, man.
Happy holidays, man.
Always good to see you.
Good to see you.
All right, so thankfully this time around, I took your extra butter viewer questions into the room to make it happen. How did that go down? You're gonna have to wait. You too. Extra butter will be right back.
What the hell is this?
It's your strengths and weaknesses.
Smoldering intensity?
It's this stupid face you make.
Huh?
What's going on? You having a heart attack? Breathe. Breathe. His whole left side is shutting down.
Welcome back to our half-hour extra butter Jumanji 2 special. Jumanji The Next Level, hanging out here in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico with the cast and crew. Why? Was the movie shot here? No. Why are we here? I don't know, but I did talk to Dwayne and Kevin about it, and I took your very important extra butter viewer questions in the room. Take a look. Gentlemen, we meet again.
Yes.
Here we are.
I've been seeing you a lot, and it confirmed last night at the press conference the relationship hasn't changed much since the last time we sat down.
Before we get into our relationship, it's something Kevin and I want to know.
Yeah.
Are you going to profess your love and respect to Jumanji and jump in the Wild Canyon?
Wow, that's a good
You
one.
mean the bungee jump?
The bungee
That's
jump.
the biggest canyon in Mexico. Are you
And?
nuts?
Yes, we are nuts, but that's what you do.
I'm going to be honest, that would be a very nice gesture on your behalf to show how loyal you are to what we
For the many years that we've given you.
This is a relationship.
All right.
In return, we just ask to see, you know.
There's a camera on me now, so yes, I'll do it. Okay.
You'll do it.
That's good.
I'll do it.
That
All
makes
right.
me
I'll
happy.
do it.
Finally.
This
we
might
get
be
to
the
see.
last interview
Finally.
I ever get to do, but I'm doing it. All right, now let's approach this like marriage counseling. I think just given the fact that you haven't come a long way since that last time I interviewed you, Kevin, if you would just tell me only the things you like about The Rock. Keep it positive.
Only the things I like. about
Write
The
a
Rock?
verbal essay right now.
You want me to say
You
it?
tell the
Yes,
press
it's just
all the
between
things
us.
you like about
all
The
the
Rock.
things that I like about him. He finishes his food,
Come on, man. What do you mean?
right? Like if he
That's
if
not a
he's
thing
got
you're
food,
supposed to like.
He finish it. I like that. He's a good clapper. One of the
Here we
best.
go.
You do that, right? You and hoo 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 hoo.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Ooh, ooh,
he
ooh,
does.
ooh.
Anything more
ooh.
character oriented?
Yeah,
Yeah,
or that actually makes sense because you got to be real.
This is no actually.
Come on,
no
seriously.
BS. No BS.
Seriously, this is Instagram's looking too. What do you love about me?
I like that you, if somebody goes hello, he hello back. Like you're a good speaker backer to her. Like you speaker back to. He's a good speaker backer to
Okay.
her.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Okay, now ask me.
Now you, sir, would you profess you love
This
a
is gonna be
verbal
great.
essay what you love about Kevin
This is
Hart?
gonna
A
be
verbal
great.
essay of what I love about Kevin Hart.
Yes, sir.
I love the fact that he is
now.
a family man
There you go.
and he's a man of God, and he
I got
is a great dresser.
I want to say some good stuff.
And
about you.
no. We've already
Give me
gone
a
down that
second.
road.
I wanna
No,
say some good
and
stuff
that
about
you are a great father. Because you and I have spoken about the difference between
Yeah.
being a dad and a father, and it's very important to be a father.
It's very
And,
nice
and
what
you've
you-
just been a really good friend to me who's
Yeah.
been very supportive. How's
I,
that?
I want to say. Can I say something nice about
Sure.
DJ?
Yeah. How about, and one more thing.
Yeah.
Go f yourself.
Yeah. Well,
Great. How about that?
Yeah. Well, that's.
I just saw that covered.
I'm gonna go myself.
Let's end this on a high. Jumanji in theaters everywhere, December 13th. You guys, I guess this went well because usually you throw me out of the interview, but this time you did great. Thanks for giving him a break. He's been through a
Yeah,
lot.
come on over.
All
Let's
right,
shake hands.
There you go.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Oh no!
I'm okay.
Again.
Down
Every
goes Frazier.
time.
Thank you, man.
Best stunt man in the business.
Yeah, sadly, every time I interview the two of them together, that pretty much happens. You are going to love their collaboration in this movie. And I'll tell you right now, if there's not going to be a Jumanji 3, there better well be another picture with those two together because they are movie gold. Your family is going to love it. You'll have much to be joyful and triumphant about this holiday season. Hold on. What's that? I'm trying to broadcast right here. Don't you know we're doing a special? Oh, yeah, that's right. I completely forgot about the Dannies. You want to talk about dream team pairs? Coming up in a moment on Extra Butter, Danny Glover, Danny DeVito, together at last. We talked to him. We'll be right back.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Are you out of your mind? We haven't even picked our guys yet.
Oh, he's just hard. All right.
You hear something?
Oh, Welcome back to Mexico and our half-hour special on location dedicated to all things Jumanji 2, the next level here on Extra Butter. Why Cabo San Lucas, Mexico? If you missed the top, it's because... I think pretty much because Dwayne and Kevin wanted to come here. There's really no other reason. The rest of the cast loved joining them too, including the two Dannys. You got Danny Glover and Danny DeVito, who have career best performances in this. I promise you they're going to make you laugh and cry, and I'm not trying to sound cliche. I sat down with the two of them to talk about it. Take a look. Nice to see you, the two of you.
Very nice to see you. Thank you very much.
This movie, it's all about the pairs. We got Dwayne, we got Kevin, and we got the Dannys.
That's right. That's right.
We got Dwayne, we got Kevin, we got the Dannys.
That's right. It's really good. Really fun.
So
had a great time doing it.
For the two of you, it had to be an extraordinary opportunity, and I'll be very careful how I play this back. Extraordinary to see other people beat you.
Yes.
How was that?
Oh, it's great. It was great. And I think that both our avatars did really well, Dwayne and Kevin. So I was very happy to see that Dwayne dove right into Jersey.
I have one important question. Who is Jumanji?
Is that Barbara's boy?
We're gonna die.
We did die.
Are we in hell?
I knew it.
Oh my God.
You know, it was really great.
Yeah.
And
At the press conference, I got to see Kevin do you right next to you. Is that awkward or a joyful moment?
Well, I think you have this interpretation of yourself, or you don't have an interpretation of yourself. But see someone bring about the way in which they see you, and it's really interesting. But I've been fortunate, as well as Danny here has been fortunate. We've had these iconic moments where people always remember us by those moments. Always remember. No matter how old we get.
When I saw the first movie, I thought, I want to see Kevin and Dwayne together. I want to see buddy pictures for the rest of my life. And then when I saw this movie, I thought, I want to see the two of you together in buddy pictures. Can we make that happen?
you never know.
You know?
You know how it is.
Yeah.
Jumanji 3. When I say that, some people get very tight-lipped, and other people will say, yeah, let's make it happen. Where do you sit? Jumanji.
Well, we had so much fun on the movie, so I know we're game for anything. We like to work. Actors like to work. So especially in good projects.
right.
So
Love to work.
we love to work.
Exactly. So maybe who knows? You might do 30 more of these.
You never know.
When I see the movie, when I saw the original and this one, I consider myself, wow, because I'm no spring chicken. Like anything that's not gray on me's probably died. I'm thinking, what would I do differently? If I could go back to my 20s, I'd do this one thing that I never got around to. If you could go back to your 20s, what's one thing you'd do?
The same thing I did when I was in my 20s. I don't know if I would change everything. It was because everything else brings you to this moment right here. In our 70s now, what we did in our 20s brought us to this moment.
You can't. Because isn't that the butterfly effect?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you do something different back when you're 20.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna be sitting here.
Exactly.
We disappear right now.
I love that. We're not sitting here. We did something different.
We
We're
wouldn't
not
be
sitting here right in front of you.
Exactly. All right. What's the best thing about being where you are now at this age?
We're having a great time. We're promoting Jumanji, the next level. Maybe that's it. Yeah, we're having a good time.
Yeah.
And slept in, didn't we?
And we made it.
And we did. We got here.
We got here.
We got to Baja.
No complaints. The next Jumanji 3 should be set here. I think they're test running.
Beautiful place.
Oh, man.
All right, so Kevin does a good impression of you. Do you do a good impression of Kevin?
I don't know. I can't. He's so many different things.
True.
I've seen him in so many different things, and
yeah, but right now you're doing a great impression of Kevin doing you.
So
it's like really cool.
I got it.
You are. I don't know how to do. Yeah, I guess I could.
Do you do a rock?
Yeah.
I do this. I could do the stare once in a while.
Smoldering intensity?
It's a stupid face you make.
Huh?
I don't think I could. It's like my shirt seemed to be bigger than his. His bulges, his arms are like his shirts. I wear these big shirts, so I can't have. He wears these little tiny shirts.
You're ready when you do pump up. Talk about legends. Well, I guess we just did, and we showed you. If you want more of the two Dannys, the interview goes way deeper in depth. Like and subscribe on YouTube for more of that action. All right, the men of Jumanji covered. Coming up next, the ladies of Jumanji. Karen, Awkwafina, and we might throw a dude in the mix. And don't forget, Dwayne Johnson challenged me to jump into Mexico's deepest canyon, Wild Canyon. Did I do it? I'm going to do it next. Welcome back to Extra Butter. It's our half-hour special dedicated to all things Jumanji, the next level. And speaking of the next level, you heard it. Dwayne Johnson challenged me to jump in Wild Canyon. That's it down there, hundreds of feet below. Amigo, what's your name?
Gene.
Have you ever lost anybody doing what we're about to do?
No, I always found them.
While I get ready to strap in the bungee, I sat down with Jack Black, Awkwafina, and Karen to talk about it. Take a look. You may never see me again.
Hey, we're matching.
Hey, I got the memo.
Yeah.
Oh. Where's your khaki shirt? For the love
I
of
know,
God.
I'm a little jealous of yours.
You know, in 30 years of doing this is the very first time I've gone first. I've never felt this kind of nervousness.
Oh my
before.
God.
Oh, you're fine.
Right out of the gate.
Nice to see you guys.
Nice to see
Good
you.
to be seen.
For you two, another one down. Congratulations.
Another one in the can.
Woohoo! Joining this as a freshman, how do they treat you? Any initiations, any pranks?
Yeah, tons of pranks, initiations. They treated me horribly. Yeah, no,
Yeah, I could tell.
There were no initiations and pranks.
So when we saw all of you walk in, you know, we can read body language. You can always tell when cast like pretend to get along or they really get along. I can tell you guys love each other. I mean, there have to be 30 more of these films before the day is done.
We love each other.
I mean, yeah, we should do 30 more of these movies.
At least one more. Can we just agree on one more?
Where we can play different characters or different players of our avatars again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jumanji 3's got a good ring to it.
Yeah.
Jumanji 30, it sounds a little overkill.
Overdone.
I think that might be like different actors by that point because we will have aged so much.
Well, if we do
Possibly
if
died.
we get on a real strict like Netflix schedule where we do like 3 a year.
Yeah, okay.
We can get that done before 2030.
And sidebar stories like Rogue One or, you know, that kind of
Little spin-offs.
2030, Jumanji 30. That's a good goal to shoot for.
Suddenly you found ring to it. So your character, what I love about it, in this day and age where we want to see lady power on the big screen, not only do you bring it, more stunts from you that I could tell you were doing practically than ever before.
That's right.
But also, without plot spoiling, there's an opportunity for a man truly to feel a woman power, and I mean that in a non-sexual way completely in this movie.
Nunchucks. That's new.
Damn, that's a good list.
Oh, yes, completely. No, this character she was like this bookish, nerdy girl in the last film, and then she got thrown into this leadership position in this film where she has to really like lead the charge. These men are flailing around and they don't know what to do. And so I have to kind of step up and be like, okay, this is how we don't die and get it together. We're in a video game. And then also throw more punches and use nunchucks.
Which is phenomenal.
It's so
I know
fun.
I've held nunchucks just in a store just to see what they do.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I broke an arm. I broke a wrist.
No,
how about you?
didn't.
Any bruises, contusions, hits that you didn't mean to do?
I was completely covered in bruises, and I think other people were too when I was
She
practicing.
would practice all the time.
Like on
but
set.
she was doing crazy. You could do crazy stuff. Yeah,
I can use them now. It's wild. I never thought I'd be able to do that.
We gotta whip them out.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. Some of my favorite scenes are that. For each of you, what was the moment they yelled, all right, cut, moving on, and you wanted to see that take because that's the moment in the film that you were most proud of?
I like to do that on every take of every,
But
it slows production. Directors don't love it when you ask to see it back. Can I see that back real quick?
And then you're like, no. We gotta do it again.
Well, especially when you're on a tight schedule, because we had a lot to shoot in a short amount of time. But which one would I most have wanted to see? You know, whenever I had the most lines. That's what I was like. Those are the days you circle on the calendar, like, oh, my big monologue.
This is it.
Oh, I hope I nail it. Can I see that? I think I really shit the bed. Can I hit them? I need another crack at it. Oh.
All right, guys, so Dwayne Johnson dared me to jump in the canyon. That's happening in just seconds as soon as I get the big this, which is coming up any minute.
Is it safe?
Look, there's only one way to find out.
Jumping in a canyon into a body of water?
Well, there's bungee, and I'm just hoping it's slightly shorter than the drop
I'm
itself.
terrified for you.
Dude, there may be snakes in them there canyons.
I'm hoping not to touch it.
Don't touch it.
Are you for real bungeeing?
In just seconds after this wraps.
Oh my God. If I would bungee, but I would want them to send down something in equal weight to me to make sure it didn't hit the bottom first. You know what I mean?
A test run?
That's what I'd be scared
No,
of.
you'll be
the
fine.
bungee.
I think you'll be fine.
Thank you, Awkwafina.
Yeah.
I
We don't
hope
have
the
that kind
bungee
of
doesn't snap, crackle, pop.
Oh, I didn't want to say it.
Son of a.
That's
All
what
right.
I was thinking.
So the last words I ever heard were Jack Black. Could you at least give them to me singing? What's a song that should be in my head as I go down?
Oh, you're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. I didn't quite hit that high note.
I thought that was good.
God bless you guys.
Thank you.
Good luck up there.
Good one.
Pal. Good to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I can't believe you're bungeeing.
Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand.
All right, my friends, I guess we've done it all. Thanks for joining us for the Jumanji 2, the next level special. Everything's done. Everything's said. Oh, wait, I forgot. Mr. Johnson said I have to go in Wild Canyon. This is the guy that's going to make it happen. Mr. Gene, Senor Gene, what are we about to do?
Well, this is very, very special thing to do here at Wild Canyon. Why? Because this is the next adventure. This is the next level or doing stuff when you go into an amusement park. So, if you dare come to Wild Canyon, go visit Gene.
Okay. All right, Senor Gene. Let's get ready to do this.
Muy bien.
Any last instructions, Senor Gene?
My friend, if somebody gives you the wish to fly for 4 seconds with no regrets, would you take it or would you leave it?
I'll take it.
Muy bien.
Okay,
So
muy
we're gonna
bien.
do it right now.
Let's do it.
Stop. 3, 2, 1, bungee.
Halfway there.
That can't be good. Woo! I guess we're done. I hope you enjoyed the sight of my wrist. That now officially concludes our half-hour Jumanji 2 special. Be sure and like and subscribe and do all of those fun things. Have a golden day. Look, there's Wild Canyon right there. I did it, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. I did it!